Hi guys, it's Ray. I'm going to go ahead and jump into your reading. If you want to book with me, the information will be in the description. I don't know, you might be receiving a care package because as I mentioned, I was recovering, right? And my mom, she kept sending me care packages. So she actually moved, so she doesn't stay like in the same area or as close as she once was before. So now um, it's kind of a little bit of distance to get to her. So I don't know, that may be of significance. Maybe you could live at a distance from someone. Someone could also be maybe moving or going to a different city or something, and you may be sending them a care package. Before in the other channel messages, um, I said something about somebody possibly being locked up, or someone could also be getting out. Someone could also have like situations going on within the court. Always and Forever by Mariah the Scientist and Lil Baby is playing. I don't know. It's a part when she said at the beginning of the song, she says, "It seems like I can't get away from you. Broken broken hearts were made for two, I guess." And then she says something, finding the right ways to express. So I don't know, you may be trying to find the right words to express yourself at this time. At the top of my Wild Tarot deck, you have Follow the Voice of Your Soul. So you're being asked to just go ahead and actually use your voice without, again, fear of persecution. For a lot of you, you've been trying to keep the peace. And instead of you staring at the man or the woman in the mirror, you've just been allowing people to go ahead and walk over you. For some of you, you've been doing the work. You may be seeing cats at this time because this is my first time actually noticing that this cat is right here and he's like, he or she is watching her. So you may have ancestors that's watching you. For some of you, you may be smoking like, I'm getting cigarettes. For somebody, you may be smoking vapes. Um, you may need to find a different alternative. Somebody, your dad is definitely coming home. That message is for someone in particular, but then it's also for some other people in particular. So I don't know. For somebody, your father could definitely be incarcerated. They may have been incarcerated for a very long time. This could also be a aunt. Recently, I saw this post that said, "How did your parents meet?" And the person was like, in prison. So it's like maybe this was something that you were afraid of because you have the live out loud card. It's like now you're able to go ahead and actually embrace your truths, embrace, the things about your life, your lineage, the life lessons that you've been learning, the different things that you've been having to go through. For some of you, you could be, being open about your sexuality, about, the different experiences which have led you to be and feel the way that you do about certain things. I don't know, somebody, you could be 31, you could also be 41. You may be seeing the numbers 31, 31, 41, 41, 444, 111, 1111. For somebody, SpongeBob may be of significance. What's his name? The I can't. My mind just went blank. What's his name? So I don't know. You may be having like brain farts at this time. You could also be eating something that's causing you to be like very gassy as well. Is it Captain Neptune? The name of the 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 it's like the fish man, merman or mermaid man. Not Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, but I think his name is Captain Neptune, the one who would always come and like try to grant SpongeBob's wishes, or if he would have to go like compete in like fry cook games or something like that. So I don't know, you may be a chef, you could be a fry cook, you could be somebody that's working on maybe like the fry line. I don't know, for somebody, you might feel like what you do is not important. And in actuality, it is, because the vibration, the love, the energy that you're pouring into the work that it is that you're doing, whether or not you're feeding yourself, your family, you're feeding, people that at a job or whatever, this is a business, a restaurant, a food truck, even if this is just simply you feeding like the homeless, like I like to do from time to time. Whatever you're doing, that is your power. But you cannot be afraid to go ahead and actually, embrace who it is that you truly are. Yeah, this is part of your divine lineage. For some of you, you have ancestors that have passed down these recipes and this wisdom, recipes that not only feed the soul, they speak to the soul, and they are, it's very healing for the soul. I don't know. Somebody's name could be Visha, Vishta. You have sacred lust. And then there's this lady here. She is in her birthday suit, and she's standing on the back of a lion. So you may be a Leo that I'm speaking to. You could also be a Aries or Capricorn or Taurus. Um, I'm getting Pisces energy here. So you could also be a water sign. And then I see stars as well, so you could also be like a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it says sacred lush. I don't know, your name could be Kiki, Queenie, Quisha, it says Quatesh. Somebody's name could be Tess or Tessa, Teresa. But this is the sacred lust card. There are two men here, and they're both staring at her from different angles. Medusa energy may be of significance because she is holding a snake. Flowers or roses could be of significance. It's like your throat chakra. It's like, I don't know. For some of you, it's like people avoid. You may be a divine feminine, or you could also be a divine masculine, where it's like people avoid speaking up or telling you how they truly feel unless it's in regards to something, having to do with relations. Because I'm covering her up, right? But if you can see her and then you see the man, they're wearing the same thing, but they're each on opposite sides of her. So I don't know. You could also be somebody that attracts people of like the same or the opposite sex, that they long for your affection, for pieces of you, but it's like these people are shameful of anything else it is that is you. And then look, it says naked. So for some of you, it's like people don't speak their truths, or they don't even try to be honest with you until it is when you're naked. And then I was just saying about mermaids, right? You have mommy water here. Saturn could be of significance. Uranus, Neptune as well. Pluto. So I don't know. You may be going or undergoing some sort of transformation. Man, I don't know, but somebody's name is Shakia, and girl, you're pregnant, or you're finding out you're pregnant. Congratulations. But it's like, I don't know if you like doubting yourself or you don't want to believe it. Baby girl, please trust your intuition. And you could always take a pregnancy test. I feel like this is something that you've desired for so long. So I don't know. You may be a Shakia that's maybe new to motherhood. Um, or you could also be somebody that's just adding on to your family. But for whoever this is, I feel like you're new to motherhood. Or it could have been like a while since you actually had like a little newborn or a toddler. So that could be very significant. It's like now, at first, at one point in time, maybe you didn't feel worthy. You didn't feel worthy enough to hold that title. But this is something that you've always desired, and it's always something that's been destined on your soul. You're going to do great. You are going to do great. You're doing great already. And then look, this lady is literally like cradling a baby. And then it says joy. So this could be your joy. This could be your rainbow baby. Um, you may be naming them joy. Have Queen Mother Nanny, liberation. I'm sorry, guys. This is your truth. You're being set free. You're being liberated. This is your breakthrough. This is the time for you to actually be everything it is that you're destined to be, plus more. You have harvest. This is your harvest season. This is a seed that you've been planting. For, for some of you, you didn't even know that this was a seed that was being planted. And then look, you have Isis. She's here. She's protecting you. With the surrender card, and then there's a baby again. Underneath that, you have Tituba, feeling safe. So I don't know. Massachusetts may be of significance. The name Salem. You could also be somebody that's like into spirituality, like myself. But the minute that you're tapped into, the natural source, people are saying that it's witchcraft or it's demonic or something like that. So the Salem witch trials may be of significance. I don't know. You're finally feeling safe in your vessel, in this community, in this village. You are, because it's like if you actually watch the movies and you seen what happened. Tituba used to be so nice to those girls. She was so patient with them. She was trying to keep them out of trouble. And then she would also try to go ahead. She would not only nurture them, but she would also try to, provide them with advice to where they're not doing things that they're supposed to do. But the minute they got an opportunity, they switched up on her. So, I don't know. That may be of significance here. The name Sarah could be of significance. Somebody, you could be 22 years old. You could have a 22-year-old. Um, the year 2022 may be of very significance. You could also have a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, 16 years old. You could be going through something that you've been battling and holding emotions in for like the last 4 months. Somebody's name could be Sheba. There could be some secrets or things like that that you may be holding in that, you have yet to go ahead and actually mention. Apple martinis may be of significance because that kind of looks like some type of apple drink. The hawk could be of significance. The movie, the ride, the drink. I don't know, for somebody, you might have suffered some sort of I wasn't going to say disease, but that came up. But you could also like have been through some sort of battle. You could have, you or somebody in your energy, 1444 may be of significance. The name Grace may be of significance. But it's like for somebody, you could have been in the service, or you could have just been through something where you lost like body parts. This might be something that you're embarrassed by. You don't have to be embarrassed by your scars. So the song Scars to Your Beautiful may be of significance. Yeah, this is part of your legacy. Like, this is part of your legacy. And then, I don't know, for somebody, it's like you're elevating to a point to where you are going to, I don't know, it's like you're paving the way for others, because if you look at this, it looks like something opening up, and then like pathways opening up, or like carpets rolling out, and it's like, here's a path for you, here's a path for you, here's a path for you. I don't know, you could also be going somewhere and they may have things and they're separating them by piles, or this could be you, maybe you're doing laundry, or you're like, doing spring cleaning, because this is the new year. So the spring equinox, the lunar new year, may be of significance. Happy official new year to you guys. But it's like they could be sending things out, or like in piles or something like that. And it's like, okay, this is your pile, this is your pile, this is your pile. The pick a card or messages may be of significance. So if you haven't seen those readings or listened to those messages, that may be of significance to you. Just now, like literally, my phone case is sitting here, but it's next to the cards, and I'm not touching those cards because I'm using this deck, and then those cards are over there. Onyx is asleep on my lap, but all of a sudden the phone case just moved. It's not surprising to me because that happens a lot with my ancestors, but it's like I just noticed it just moved. Elephants may be of significance. I don't know, you could be eating like Mexican food, or going to like some sort of like Peruvian or Vietnamese restaurant. I'm seeing like Doritos. If you know what a Dorito is, then you know. If you know, you know. I don't know. For somebody, you may be trying to fill a void. You may not be fully sure of your sexuality, because right here you have the void, right? And then you have the sexuality card. It's like, I don't know. You could also be a divine feminine. For some of you, somebody's coming in that's going to help fill that void, the void that you felt with your family. Because if you look at this, it says Omo and it says family, but then in the background, it's literally like a family. It's literally, let me see, I could bring it closer. It's like a family. They're holding a baby. Then there's it's 9 people there. 11 people total on this card. So for somebody, you might come from like a big family. Um, Maybe you didn't come from a big family, but maybe you have plans to go ahead and actually create one. And you could be a starseed that I'm speaking to. Blonde hair may be of significance. Siren energy, again, that mermaid energy. The future love letter card, it says future love letter, I love you. So for some of you, this is you writing, I don't know, for somebody, you writing a letter to your inner child, or your younger self could be of significance. Somebody could also be wanting to write a love letter to you because they want to go ahead and move things beyond just what's been going on. It's like they're finally putting their ego to the side, where this could be you. And this is some revolutionary stuff. Yeah, Yeah, you got the confirmation card. And then, and always and forever, little baby said, baby, you should know I'm fucking with you for you. So I don't know. Maybe at one point in time you felt like people were messing with you for what you were able to give them, because this is the offering card. But then you also saw that everything that glitters ain't gold. And then he said, he not gonna stop until he's 6 feet under in the tomb. So I don't know. Somebody, you're here. You're leaving a legacy. It's like you are freeing your lineage. This is the freedom card. You're freeing those blockages and bounds and chains that were on your heart chakra, on your life. My stomach just growled, so I don't know. You might be hungry. And then look, you have the nature card and you see the fruits and vegetables here at the bottom. So maybe you might need to go ahead and include more nutrients in your diet, or work on like your nutrition. Somebody, you might be ovulating. The song Nasty Nasty by Plies and Young Blue could be of significance. For some of you, definitely you've been utilizing like your creative energy. You could be receiving a lot of downloads at this time. Yep, with the vision card. I heard you are the gateway to the future. You are the one that the ancestors have been waiting for. There's confirmation. I don't know. So for some of you, you guys could be connecting with your lineage. Yeah, look, unconditional love blueprint. It's like you're finally tapping into your divine blueprint. No, you might be working on like issues with the heart. I'm not a doctor. Valerian root could be significant. Check out its benefits. You hold the key. And then I heard she got a secret. She wanted to be nasty. I don't know. You may be moving, relocating. Power could be of significance. Ghost, Tommy. And you see Onyx just start making her little cries. Hey dear boo-boos. Resurrection. The Rose of Jericho may be of significance, because that's what that reminds me of. That could also be a wreath for somebody. It symbolizes, usually when someone passes away, 2, 3, 3, 2 could be significant. When someone passes away, they usually like put wreaths out. Peacocks may also be of significance, but it's like with the Rose of Jericho, it looks like it's like, and then I think another one is called a desert rose. It looks like it's like dead, like it's gone completely. But then the minute you like put it in water and then it, soaks and absorbs all of that hydration, it blooms, it blossoms. So it's like you're the flower that bloomed through the concrete. I don't know, Boondocks could be of significance. You may be watching it. You might like that show. Somebody's name could be Riley. You've just been being loyal to yourself, loyal to your lineage. You've been co-creating with spirit and moving forward, and this is your breakthrough. Baby, she got a secret. How can I keep it? Baby, She want to do me nasty, but the energy that I'm picking up here, it's like, baby, you gets down and dirty, like you gets down in the mud. You handle business. So whoever you are, you be standing on business, 10 toes with them big lemon pepper steppers, and your ancestors coming behind you full force. So if this is your message, claim it. I love you guys. Until next time.